That's ignorance is bliss.
What are some rules that you break for yourself?
I mean,
where people will be surprised. Oh shit, Gary Brecka doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
I won't answer. I'll ask your family.
No, no, I break rules on sugar. You know, like I'm not the one that shows up to my 5-year-old niece's birthday party and is like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that cake. You know, I try to avoid forever chemicals, but I would rather actually eat sugar because my body can process that. I don't drink. I haven't put the label on myself that I'm never going to drink again. And we had a shot of tequila a few weeks ago. So I would say once in a while I break it for alcohol, usually tequila. Once in a while I'll break it for sugar. I mean, I'll have ice.
What kind of sugar are we talking here?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Like
Mainly dark
chocolate. I just
chocolates.
had a Blizzard not too long ago.
chocolate.
No, a Blizzard I wouldn't do that. Man, that would.
You won't do a Blizzard?
No, it's hard. If you learn about Blizzards, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
God,
yeah, don't go for the Blizzard. Yeah, that'll put you in a coma.
Do you ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream. I mean, you just look for there's this place called Southwest Ranches down the road from us, and they actually do grass-fed, grass-finished Blizzards, grass-fed, grass-finished, meats, raw dairy. So you can actually take the stuff that you like to eat. And I have this thing called lateral shifts where I'll take anything that you like to eat and I'll just shift it to something more nutritious. You won't even notice. Like, I used to love nachos. Now I take MAHA chips, which are non-GMO corn, deep fried in beef tallow with sea salt, right? MAHA chips, which are tortilla chips. And then I'll take grass-fed, grass-finished beef or organ meats and spread that on the top, like the ground beef. And then I'll take raw goat cheese, shred it on the top of that, slice up some avocados, stick that on the top. Ooh. Dude, it's a plate of nachos. And if you ate that nacho next to your other nachos, you wouldn't taste the difference, but the nutritional profile is massively
It's hard
different.
to beat that fake cheese, though, that you get the ballpark.
Yeah, that's plastic. What is it, Velveeta or whatever?
Something like that. It's hard to beat that.
Anytime cheese comes out of a pressurized can, come on, man.
No doubt, I'm with you.
But you're still smashing
as a child, the little cans, squeeze those.
Am I allowed to ask?
Are you talking about Whip It?
No.
I was like, wow, you're really going down.
So actually,
time out. I wanted to ask his daughter, like, what pisses her off.
Go ahead.
About
what pisses her daughter off?
What's a pet peeve about your father?
Yeah, pet peeve about your dad.
This is something I will say. He'll get on a phone, and if you leave any sort of food anywhere, it's gone.
Oh yeah, I do.
And
I do unconsciously eat on the phone.
He'll eat the candies. He'll eat just about anything of mine. I'll make a plate of food. I'll go to my room, go to the bathroom, get a glass of water. I'll come back and it's completely finished.
If I'm on an intense phone call,
nothing.
And pacing around, I'll smash it.
It'll piss me off so much.
What's crazy too is she had that in the holster. She was ready for that.
Yeah, she did have that in the holster.
I'll get shitty food every once in a while, like stuff that's bad for you, and I'll find it and he'll still eat it.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
You gotta say it.
Unconscious eating, dude.
Do you ever?
The more intense the phone call, the less I am aware.
Do you ever get like if you get like bad food or say you get fast food or something? Are you ever trying to be sneaky about it? Like, I don't want my dad to see this.
Oh, I don't eat her fast food.
It's like occasional. So we did a cross-country road trip to Colorado. We took our Tahoe and we drove it out to our house in Colorado. And I had never had a Big Mac before. So I was like, I want to try it. And I convinced her, I don't know how I did it. I
was not on this trip, for the record.
He was not there. It was just us. But I had a Big Mac and I had to sit in the same position for like 45 minutes because if I moved, I felt like I was going to explode. Like, it was the most terrible thing.
That's what you get.
I stay away from shitty stuff because it's gotten to the point where like we've eaten so healthy that like eating shitty food will make you it'll make you like a hangover.
Yeah.
Like, you'll wake up in the morning, you'll feel terrible. Like, I can't eat anything like that.
The whole fam eats really good, though. But it would get to a point where I would have ice cream and I'd be like, oh, I want it. And like, it's like the brownie bits and the ice cream, like the Ben & Jerry's. He'll go through and he'll dig out the brownies. He'll dig out the cookies. Oh, no, I won't eat the ice cream, but I'll try to find the little piece of dark chocolate and I'll isolate the one piece of dark chocolate because I know I'm like, the surrounding environment's not good, but I will take a fork and surgically remove a piece of dark chocolate.
As a family,
that is a fact.
Do you want to tell them about your experience in snagging my dad's cookies?
Ooh, that's that could be the end of my career. But I mean, we could go for it. Yeah, we were in Colorado a few years ago, and so my son went to a dispensary and got these gummies, and we were going to do this big long hike 6 miles up to this lake called Lamphere Lake. And he's like, Dad, you got to take one of these gummies. It's gonna help on the hike. And I'm like, I see no connection between that gummy and my ability to perform on the hike.
That's awesome.
And I said, but for a son bonding moment, hit me with one of those gummies. So I take one. And I think the whole thing about like gummies is like they don't hit you right away. And I do no drugs, none, for the record, and you can verify that.
Except for
zero,
this time.
except for this time.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like 40 minutes in. I'm like, I don't feel a damn thing. So I was like, we're walking out the door. So I took another one.
First off, time out, quick time out.
Yes.
That is the number
We all
one
get to
sin.
that
Oh,
spot.
Yeah.
dude. So
I don't think these brownies are hitting me. Give me another.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait a
It
minute.
gets actually worse. So we're the whole family's in the car, and we're going to the spot at Lanphier to hike. And she's like, let's stop by my dad's house. I forget what we were picking up. We go into her dad's cabin, and he's got these chocolate squares laid out on the counter, right? And I didn't realize that these were also infused.
Yeah.
Now, THC I have never had. Well, now I have. And so I saw the chocolate square, and I smashed the chocolate square, and I get back in the car. So now I'm 2 gummies deep in a chocolate square. And all of a sudden, dude, we're going down the highway, and I start to get flushed. Like my whole body gets flushed. I feel this rush coming up my neck, and then I get overwhelmingly sleepy. And I start trying to convince everybody in the car to go back home and take a nap. And Sage is like, "Fuck is wrong with you? Like you're like Mr. Energizer Bunny. Like you wanted to go on this hike. I got the whole family in the car. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind if we just bang a U-turn and just take a nap." And by the time we got there, I couldn't feel my face. My hands felt like they were blown up like balloons. And I started playing it back in my mind. I'm like, maybe it was the 2 gummies. I didn't even know that her dad's chocolate had the. What did it have?
Yeah,
On the
then
hike, he
you
took the
left
backpack
us.
with all the supplies, and he just did it as fast as possible. Finished the hike, left us with
Then the
supplies,
paranoia
no water,
hit.
no food.
No
And it's like,
supplies, no
nothing.
water.
I had
Nothing.
all
And
the
he just
supplies in a
left us.
backpack,
No
and I got
shit.
paranoid that I wasn't going to make it to the lake in time. So I took off running up
Who's
the mountain.
waiting for you at the
I left
lake?
the family. I left them. Nobody. So I
we
got
roll
up
up
to
like
the
an hour
lake.
later.
I stripped all
Yeah,
my
we gotta
clothes
get
off.
there. Why?
I jumped in the lake, and I'm fucking swimming around this like 45-degree lake, and I can hear her screaming F-bombs coming up the mountain. I'm like, "What's the matter, babe?" I'm like, I'm
was
just here
completely
treading
I
water.
feel this water.
We
Yeah,
were
it is
dying.
beautiful in
That
here.
is
It's a
so
6-mile
funny.
hike. It was no joke.
But I felt like a bear was chasing. You know, you're like running and you can kind of feel something's like about to grab you. I wouldn't even look behind me because I was like, it's almost got my back.
Yeah.
And I got the Paul just got.
You're in the basement.
So
at
I
night. You
sprinted
turn-
up
you
this-
Cut the lights off
That
to go
is
upstairs to
so
your room. You think
funny.
something's chasing
Yeah.
you the whole entire
So
time.
I sprinted up. So that was the one and only time that I did that. I was
Yeah,
like, man, I don't
it's
need
not
to do that.
happening
When
again.
did you end up?
Only-
When did you end up learning about her dad's cookies?
Oh, like weeks later.
Yeah.
No way.
Dad randomly like called him out on it, and he's like, "Yeah, how did it feel when you snagged one of my cookies?" And Gary was like,
And I was like,
"Oh my god!"
why?
It was like
He's
a
like,
light
"That's
bulb
what
went
the
off.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, dude, you were supposed to take a quarter of that. He's like, you were supposed to break that into quarters. I'm like, I wasn't supposed to touch it at all.
Yeah. That's the only time you've ever had marijuana.
College.
Yeah, college
undergrad.
is a wash.
Yeah.
You can
There was
take
like a
that, pull it in a ball,
25-year,
toss it
yeah.
out.
There was like a 25,
That's
30-year
so
gap.
funny.
And
That
then
is
that time,
wild.
all of a sudden, all at once. And it hit me.
Got to get to the lake.
Yeah,
Or something.
that was the only
Yeah,
thing I
yeah,
was
I
like,
feel that thing
I
behind
got to
you.
get to the lake. I got to get to the
Yeah.
lake. And I was like, something is like about to grab me. And I've never had anxiety or paranoia. I had anxiety. I was paranoid. I thought something was chasing me up the mountain.
Right.
I was completely by myself and I dead
you know your
sprint.
gut health's in check, so that
I went
1%,
6
it
miles,
sounds like
dude.
it's just
Yeah,
marijuana.
exactly, yeah. Got to the lake.
People either
took
have
straight
bad
down
gut
to
health
my
or too
underwear
high. Yeah.
and jumped in the lake. And then I started to feel normal.
That is so
But dude,
funny.
you were quite upset that time. Quite pissed off. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you're paranoid and you have anxiety, and then your wife's mad at you, but you can't really connect the dots why she's mad at you.
Yeah.
So that paranoia and anxiety is a little bit higher.
I was like,
It's
dude,
like,
babe,
let's do- I wanted to take a nap.
I
You
need
could've
some
took that
love and
U-turn.
attention right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the middle of a lake, so a bear doesn't get me.
Yeah,
and
right.
now I'm thinking bears actually swim, so now I'm paranoid in the middle of a lake. You know,
They're
so
gonna get your ass.
yeah,
That's
that was
an
a
awesome
that was a tough one. That was a tough
How
one.
did-
Enough. Can we cut their mic off?